What's up, guys? HTG Brian back with more Funko Fusion. Next up, The Thing, Level 2 Story. Bark in the dark. That's right, something's gone wrong in the old kennel, and we need to go check it out. No trophy achievements found in this one. However, we are going to show you a couple of quick and easy methods to beat this boss, as it does get pretty chaotic inside the kennel with all of that stuff going on. So here we are in the Funko Factory Hub, World 4. That's right, you guessed it, The Thing. We got a couple of locked doors over on the far right, but we have officially unlocked number 2. So we're going to recommend you use Child's again, as that flamethrower is super handy. And although there are plenty of gas canisters to help get the job done, this flamethrower is the way to go. Hey, hamburger? Oh. Huh? All right, now since there isn't a health inspector anywhere near us, because we're out in the middle of nowhere, we get away with doing whatever we want in this kitchen. Go ahead and smash and grab any and all vinyl before making your way out. We get just over 1,000, which is good for a soda if you're looking for one. I don't think you'll need one, though. With our tips and tricks to get through, it should be pretty easy. In fact, there's what I would consider a pretty big cheese on how we're going to get through this boss battle. So you guys just watch and see. All the way down to the hallway, take a right and then an immediate left. As soon as we enter this next room on the hard right, it should cue a cutscene. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened to our dog, but definitely focus on the back there. Shoot it until you see the text go to red X's, and then, of course, focus on the dogs trying to chase you. Now, I highly recommend staying a little outside of the kennel, because it sort of gives us a little protection and funnels the bad guys through that doorway. Once you have seen the red X's on the big guy in the back, make your way in with a gas canister or a flamethrower and choose one of the 3 dogs sort of attached via, like, I don't know if it's some sort of umbilical cord or a tentacle or what's going on, but definitely melt him and be ready for the attack, as they will jump out at you. Then rinse and repeat. Shoot the big guy in back, take out any of the dogs chasing you, and of course, once you get that red X in the back, go ahead and use the flamethrower or a gas canister to go ahead and melt off these pups. And of course, get ready, because they will attack. As you can see, I was sort of pre-firing or preemptively attacking them, which sort of worked pretty good. All right, more bad guys getting ready to spawn. We're going to go ahead and jump in there, flame up the 3rd one, and of course, retreat, and booyakashow, we'll take him down. All right, so after a few more shots, it should go dark in the room, and he will transform into the 2nd phase of the boss battle. All right, so for this next part, we're going to want to focus on the head and the neck. Both actually have active green goo that they shoot out. The second they stop, you're going to want to attack that. So you just saw me get a couple of shots off on the neck? I'm not sure what to call it. It looks like some sort of an angry, zombified flower or something, if I'm being honest. But just for the sake of keeping it simple, we'll call it the neck. Just alternate back and forth. The text does not seem to change from white to orange to red like it does in a lot of other situations. And be very aware of the zombie dogs coming to get you, because they have some sort of green goo themselves that actually makes everything slow down and changes your view for a few seconds. So definitely recommend staying away from those. After you do this a few times, it should transition into the 3rd section, which a bunch of these like weird eyes will pop up, and we need to shoot those eyes. When it happens, we actually have a pretty good, method. We call it the cheese. We're going to move to the far side of the kennel and shoot through the fencing here. You could probably get away with that even right now, but just to keep things simple, we wanted to make sure that you had a good view of the targets. All right, over on the far left side, you can see those eyes are starting to pop up. And you have to hit them, I think, 3 times each is what it appears to be. And there's probably 10 or 11 of those tentacly-like eyeballs. So we found this left side cheese to be a great place. Not only does it protect you from the swinging arm and the green goo, but all of the doggos trying to get you run right into that fence, preventing them from getting to us. So, and I think because there's already one out there, he doesn't continuously spawn. I think that's kind of what the game's looking for. Now, you might have noticed I'm not just unleashing the fury, letting my rounds fly. I'm being pretty methodical with them as I shoot the eyes, Basically, if you find a sweet spot and you connect with it, you're going to have to hit it 2 or 3 more times. Be patient. Wait for the big arm to swing and for it to come to a rest again so you can shoot it in the same spot. Now, as I approach the front door, I'm sort of waiting for another doggo to spawn to come and chase me, but I got lucky and none popped out. So we're going to go to the far right side of the cage, just to the right of the heart. It should be just far enough out of his reach for that swipe. And of course, look at that, just short of hitting that green goo too. All right, pop a couple eyeballs, and eventually it should transition again. And he slams down, and we got to hit him a few times, and then we have to flame him up too. Now, I did this boss battle a handful of times, and the first couple of times I shot at him, I actually did damage. Do as much shot damage as possible until you see the flame. Once the flame happens, go ahead and unleash the flamethrower or a gas canister. And speaking of unleashing, we just got hit with the gas from one of those zombie dogs. But at the same time, I also took down the big baddie in the back. So the fun key has been revealed. We are officially done. Now it's up to us to, well, get a free soda. And of course, collect any vinyl that's left. But we do have a specific path we need to take, and there's a little bit of new information provided here too, as we are going outside at nighttime and it's super cold. So we got to stay next to the flares, otherwise we will freeze to death. The game does a pretty good job of informing you, but I'm just giving you a little heads up now. So as we make our way out of the kennel into the main facility here, we actually see a door pop open and a couple of bad guys pop out as well. So we're going to ratty the baddies and then make our way outside. Now, you probably noticed I missed a vinyl chest back there. And I'm also being super cautious right now because there should be 2 or 3 bad guys out here. Now, you could just hoof it and run, but I do believe these guys will catch up to you and do their damage as we're trying to slam that fun key into the fun door. Is that what we're calling it? I don't know. All right, we have officially taken out the bad guys. It looks like the coast is clear. So that's our cue to hightail it for the exit. Now, it looks like the flares go up top to that control tower there, but we will be saving that for later. Inside is the crown. Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and swoop it up, and after a quick peek at the totals, which should be empty, we are going to return back to the Funko factory hub of the thing. That's right. So I can't wait for fun play. That's going to be super sweet. We got cameos. We got silver crowns, we got the amber pieces, we got the Foxo parts, we got a lot going on, and thanks to Doug for writing the guide for it. It's going to be super sweet. And if you think about it, it won't be too long before we get there. We only have 3 more levels left of the thing, and of course 5 more Battlestar Galactica, and then it's story done did. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Click that like button if you found this video entertaining or maybe a wee bit helpful. Check us out at HappyThumbsGaming.com. Get some merch at HTG Merch. There's a link down below in the video description. As for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time. See ya.